Hey guys, welcome back to Retro Gaming Rocks. Today I want to talk to you guys about 5 awesome retro style games I play a lot on the Nintendo Switch. Let's check it out. Alright guys, so the first game I'm going to talk about is called Bridge Strike. And so this is a new take on the classic game from Atari 2600 called River Raid. So it's very similar. So again, you're flying a jet fighter and over a river. So you have to avoid other planes flying, helicopters, but you also have to destroy the boats on the water. And in order to replenish your fuel, you have to fly over the aircraft carriers that provide you fuel, so you don't destroy those. So this is again a new take on River Raid, which is an amazing Atari 2600 game that I still play to this day. And this is pretty cool because the graphics are better. It still has that retro style, but again, compared to the original, this is much more advanced. So you got to destroy boats and bridges and collect all the coins, while at the same time making sure that you have enough fuel to so the plane doesn't run out of fuel. So you have to fly over the carriers that provide you fuel, and you'll see that there's jets that fly across that can crash with you. So again, an amazing game. Another thing that's really cool about this game is that the weather changes, so you're gonna see rain, you're gonna see darkness, and so again, pretty cool game. I really love it. Takes me back to my 2600 days, and I still play River Raid, so this is just a breath of fresh air, when it comes to playing this game. So I really love it. Again, it's a game that I bought under $5 on the Nintendo shop, so you should check it out. So the next one is another retro style game called Super Cyborg, and this kind of reminds me of Contra, for example. So it's a run and gun game, and you're trying to kill as many enemies as possible. So you're gonna find yourself on land and water. You're gonna see a number of obstacles, monsters and all these creatures coming at you. It is pretty challenging though, because when you're in the water trying to kill all the enemies, you also have these things from the trees that are firing at you. So you gotta make sure that you kill them. But you only not have enemies in front of you, but you also have enemies coming from the back. So it is pretty challenging, but it's a lot of fun. Again, it's a game that really reminds me of the game Contra, because it's a very fast action, run and gun game. So again, another game that I just got for like a few bucks on the Nintendo eShop, so you should check it out. Alright guys, so the next one is a little platforming game called Slime. And in this game you play as a little blob of slime, and it's a platforming game, and you gotta avoid enemies, and you have these snails that can kill you. You have to shoot them twice to kill them, and then you have to collect these like blueberry things, these little berries, in order to get points and to get lives, and so you have to move to different levels and avoid a number of obstacles. It is a pretty nice game. It's a lot of fun. It could be a little bit challenging in some stages, but again, it's a lot of fun. So you're gonna be in a number of different environments. You gotta swim in little pools. You gotta avoid the spikes so that you don't die. But you got to kill as many as the snails as possible, so you get points. And also, if you come in contact with them, it takes life power, so you come in contact a couple of times and you're dead. So you have to shoot them twice to get rid of them. But again, it is a pretty cool game. I really enjoy playing this game. It has multiple stages. You go up and down, you get potions and other things that'll help you survive and get power-ups. So it is a pretty cool game. Another little game that I got on the Nintendo eShop for a few bucks, under $5. So if you see this game, buy it because it is a lot of fun. I am really enjoying playing this game. So check it out, Slime. All right, the next one is another platforming game. It's called Crocs World. And here you play as a little crocodile. And this reminds me a lot of Mario. Very similar stages. So you have to kill snails that are your enemies, and they can kill you very quickly. So you also have to destroy bricks in order to get, the jewels and get some points. So again, this is a lot of fun. This game reminds me very much of Mario or Super Mario Brothers, just because it's designed very similarly. But instead of a mushroom, you get a football helmet, and it is with the football helmet that you can break the bricks in order to get all the jewels and get the points. If you come in contact with the snails, you die. So you have to make sure that you jump on them and kill them, or you can kill them by throwing rocks. So when you progress through the levels and you break the little brick with the star, you get a bag of rocks. And so you kill the snails either by jumping on them or by throwing rocks at them. But you gotta watch out because you run out of rocks. So you gotta make sure that every brick with the little star that shines, you break it, because that's how you get the stones. And the more stones that you accumulate, the more stones you can throw at the snails and kill them. So in the next stage, you'll see that there's not only snails, but you're gonna have like little crabs coming at you that will kill you as well if you don't kill them. And there's also a part where you have to jump over like a little bridge or an opening into the water, and there's a fish that jumps out. So if you come in contact with the fish, it will also take life power. And if you come in contact a couple of times, like you see it here, it'll kill you. But you gotta kill the crabs with the stones, and the first time you lose the helmet. The second time it'll kill you. So you got to make sure that either you jump over them, or that you kill them with the stones, or the crabs will kill you. But again, it's not a super challenging game, but it is a lot of fun. It's a platforming game, again, kind of retro in its look, and another little game that I paid under $5 for it on the Nintendo eShop. So really worth getting. Some of these games were literally a couple of dollars or so. All right, so this is Savage Halloween. So here you pick your character, and I am going to choose the Pumpkinhead guy. So this is a platforming run and gun game, and so you gotta kill all the enemies and avoid obstacles like spikes, lava, lakes, or puddles or whatever. And so you got to pick up the hearts for extra lives, and you have to kill the bats. So the bats, if you're getting in contact with them, they will take away life power. So you also have to fight these wizards that fire or shoot these fireballs at you, and they can kill you very quickly. So the great thing about it is that you can get power-ups for more powerful guns that fire in multiple directions and things like that. So again, the main thing is to avoid the bats and avoid the fireballs on the wizards. And then you have these little men with an axe that come at you and can also kill you. Those are easy to kill though, but the most annoying to me are the bats, because they move up and down, and it's really difficult sometimes to avoid them when they're above you. So you got to kill them from a distance and make sure that you don't come in contact with them, because they can drain your life power. But this game is a lot of fun. It has some challenging stages, but overall it's really enjoyable. And I love Halloween, so this theme for me is super fun. Reminds me of Halloween Forever, which I have for the PlayStation Vita. This is very similar, but it's a lot of fun. Another thing about this game is that I bought it for just a few bucks. Again, another game that I bought under $5 on the Nintendo eShop. So this is really a little game that is worth playing. As you can see here, I got a power up for my gun, so I can kill a lot of enemies from a very broad area. So check this game out on the Nintendo eShop. Is just a few bucks, and it is super enjoyable. It's a lot of stages. So I think you guys are gonna really enjoy this little game. Hey guys, there you have it. Those are 5 games that I purchased in the Nintendo eShop for literally under $5. Some of them for $1 or $2. I am very excited by the fact that a lot of independent developers are putting out these amazing retro style games that take us back to the 8, 16, 32-bit era in a very nice way. I can't wait for what's coming in the future. So I'm hoping for a lot more of these games because I really appreciate seeing all these retro games coming out on modern consoles. Anyway, if you watched the video, please consider subscribing, clicking the like button and the notification bell so you can stay up to date on videos that I upload. Again, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next video.